This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack Daily Challenge. So we are given a string and a character as an input. Our task is to find the first and last first occurrence of the character ch in the given input string str. So here the first occurrence of the character k and the last occurrence of the character k are highlighted in red color. So the characters present between the first and last occurrence of k are I, L, L, R, A, C. So now our task is to reverse these characters. So let us form our output. So we will print the characters until the first occurrence of k, and after that the characters need to be reversed. So now the character C must be printed after k, and then A must be printed, and then R, and then L, and then finally I, because the characters are now reversed between the k, and finally we end it with k. So here in our output string we can see that initially the characters present between the first and last occurrence of k are I, L, L, R, A, C, and now in our updated output string the characters present between the first and last occurrence of k are I, L, L, R, A, C, but in reverse order. So this is how our updated string looks like, and this is our expected output also. So now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating a new character array named str of size 1001 characters, and in the next line I am creating a new character named ch, and then I am accepting the input string and a character in two separate lines and storing it into the character array str and ch respectively. So now our task is to find the first and last occurrence of the character ch in the given input character array str. So I am creating a loop that iterates from 0 till string length of str, and in every iteration we will be checking whether the character is equal to ch or not. If the character is equal to ch, then that is the first occurrence of ch in the given input string, that is str. So whenever the character is equal to ch, then we need to find the last occurrence of the character ch in the given input string. So in order to find the last occurrence, I am again creating a loop that iterates from last character. So the last character would be string length minus 1 till 0. So we are creating a loop that iterates from last, and again we will be performing the same operation. Again we will be checking whether the character present at the index j is equal to ch or not. If the condition is satisfied, then the particular character is the last occurrence. So the index would be j. So I am creating a new integer variable named ep, and I am storing the value of the index j into the variable ep. So whenever a character, that is first and last occurrence, is found, we can break out of our loop. And before breaking, now we know the index of the first and last occurrence of the character ch in the character array str. So the first occurrence is present at the index I, and the last occurrence is present at the index j. So before breaking, I am creating another loop. So this k loop starts to iterate from I, because that is the starting point. So that is the index of the first occurrence of the character ch, and now we have to reverse all the characters that is present between the index I to j. So in order to reverse, we will be iterating till half, and we will be swapping the characters between the first half and second half. So here the length of the particular part, that is the characters present between the first and last occurrence, would be j minus I, and since we need to iterate only till half, I am including j minus I by 2, and since we are starting the index from I am including the condition plus I. So here we will start to iterate from I, and we will be iterating till j minus I by 2 plus I. So this is the range in which the k loop would be iterating, and in every iteration of the k loop we will be swapping the characters. So our task is to swap the first character from the first half with the last character of the second half. So I am creating a new character named temp in order to swap the characters. So I am storing temp is equal to str of j, and then str of k would be str of ep. So we are just swapping, and the variable ep represents the index of the last occurrence of the character ch in str. So we need to decrement the value of ep in every iteration. So we are including the condition EP minus minus in every iteration of this scale loop. So when this scale loop finishes its execution, all the characters present between the index I to j would have been reversed. And after the k loop there is a break statement, so the j loop would end, and after the j loop ends the I loop would also end, because again there is a break condition. So finally after the execution of the loop, the updated string would be present in the character array str. So I'm finally printing it as my output. Now let us check our program with sample test cases. So now I have given the sample input 1 and our expected output is SKCARLLIK. So we also get the same output. Now let us give our sample input 2. So for sample input 2, we have to reverse the characters present between the lowercase l, and the characters present between the lowercase l are E and C. So after reversing, it should be updated to CE. So in our output also, the characters present between the two lowercase l are C and E. So we get the correct output. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.